Hey guys, it's Boxfire 2008, and this would be the fourth kit that I'm also working on now. This is the Calsonic GTR, also from Tamiya, and this one's almost done. It's about 80% done. I'm still sanding off some of the paint there, lightly sanding it and getting it ready for another coat of the brilliant blue, and then it'll be ready for the decals. So you can see some of the weak spots there that I didn't hit well with the paint, so it's showing the primer underneath. So this one is gonna get a little bit more light sanding, and then it's gonna be ready for painting. But since the weather's kind of turning wet over here in Los Angeles, I might have to wait until the sun starts coming out. What I do is that I use dial. That's like half of a bar of soap dial, and I use that. I rub it on the body, and then I sand it down with wet sandpaper. I don't have that little bowl with the water in it because I had finished a little while ago. But that's what I do with this one, and this one is almost done. Alright guys, this is the chassis. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the pictures that I put up on Facebook, but I just need the exhaust. Really, I need to paint it and put it in there. But I got the tires set up, the front end suspension, the engine's already inside, the rear suspension. The issues that I had with the front end was that once I glued it all together, I kind of missed that step where I was supposed to put in the shocks. So you don't see the shocks in there. They're missing. I got them right here in the back. You know, there they are. It's a little hard to tell. A little tired actually making this video, but yeah, like I said in the previous clip, it's about 80% done. I need to work on the frame, or the roll cage, and start putting the decals on the body. So stay tuned for this one also, guys. Alright guys, in this clip I'm going to show you how to put on these decals that go on the tires. It says Bridgestone and Potenza. It's this piece here. Let me get my... Let's go to the mess on the bed. Right there. It's those they're water decals, but they work differently than the water slide decals. I mean, obviously those you slide onto the model itself and wait for them to dry. These are more like you know, those kids tattoos that you stick to your hand and you wet it from behind. So this one is the one that says Bridgestone, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna cut it, you know, cut it as close as possible to the, you know, make it round, and I'll stick it onto the tire, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use water and some Q-tips. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the decal trimmed down as far as close as possible. You can see it there. The bottom doesn't really matter. I mean, it's gonna come off anyways. But what you do now is that you stick it onto the piece, and it's a little bit too far up. Let's push it down a bit. I should take the rim off. I'm gonna take the rims off. Give me 1 second. I got the rim off of that one. I'll do the same with the rest of them. I'll just I'll show you the end result in the next clip. But I got it on there, and it's I believe it's nice and even, but I'll see right now. But let me show you what I do next. I got some water, and I got the Q-tip soaked in, and you just put it right over the decal. Ah, great. One second, guys. Okay. So hope it don't happen again. Let it soak up the water. Yeah, moved it again. Alright. Alright. It's not going through. 1 second. Alright guys, so it turns out I was wrong. Again. These are like water slide decals. So I got one of them on and kind of broke off right where it says Bridgestone right at the end. So it looked like it said Bridgest 1. But I slid it over and I got them closer together, so now it says Bridgestone. There was a trick or a tip that I read about. I don't know if it was one of the scale model builder forums where they mentioned you can use white vinegar as a decal softener. I might try that with this model, but I'm not really sure. I might have to dilute it too, because I'm pretty sure that stuff is strong. So I'll try it out and I'll let you guys know. You'll see it in this video. And while I have you guys' attention, let me show you guys the what's behind the tires and the rims here. The detail that I did to the brake system. It's not really much. A lot of you guys out there give it so much detail. It's crazy, but I'm not that good yet. So there it is. I took off the rims, obviously, but the rims come with these little pins that set it in place. So you gotta push those back through, and then the wheel assembly is complete. So let me go back to putting these decals on these tires here, and I'll show you the end result. See you guys. Okay, so I figured it out, and those are 3 of them there. I still need 1 more to go. I only got this one decal left and the other piece here, so I gotta get it right so far. And I don't know if you could tell which one I messed up. I'm not gonna say which one it was. If you could see it, you can see it. If you can't see it, then I did my job of actually hiding it, because boy did I mess one up. But I fixed it, and it took me time to fix it. So I figured out that once you cut off the piece, you dip it in water and you let it soak in there for like a couple of seconds. Then you take it out and leave it out for maybe 3-4 minutes and let it soak up, let it absorb all the water. It's absorbing the water, and then you put it in the water again, let it get a little bit more water, and you just let it sit there for like about 5 minutes. After it's been sitting there for 5 minutes, you take it off and you just place it on top of the tire. You turn it over and you place it on top, and you lightly press it down, and you kind of peel it up a little bit, see if the decal's already coming off the backing. If it's not coming off the backing, you just gotta leave it there for a little bit longer. You could, with the Q-tip, get water and then add it to the back as it's sitting on the tire, and then it'll eventually come off. And carefully, very carefully, peel off the paper backing, because that's how I was messing up. And yeah, I was messing up. It didn't happen with just one tire. It didn't happen with 2 tires. It happened with all 3. But I fixed it. And there was one that I did a terrific job of actually putting it back together. And I won't say which one, but those are 3 right there. Alright guys. Alright guys. So in this one I'm gonna show you the parts that I'm gonna clean up. I already cut them off the parts tree. It's the 2 halves of the roll cage, and there's like the little pieces that you have to scrape off and clean it up. And after that I'm gonna go clean them with water and soap and let them air dry before I start primering them. Here's the pedals, shifter, and then this piece that goes in the back. So those are it. And I'm using my X-Acto knife to scrape off some of the plastic. So naturally I am wearing my goggles. See? Gotta protect your eyes, guys. So I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, I got the parts already cleaned up, and I washed them earlier with the dial. Took off all the oily spots from, you know, me handling them, and you guess the releasing agent that they put at Tamiya when they make the plastic molds. But I have everything already taped up, and it's gonna get primered up. So those are all the pieces right there. I have it at taped to the bottom of shoebox, so that once it's primered, I just put this bad boy right on top, lock it in place. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next clip. And here's the mock-up. The piece is already primered, and all these pieces here are going to be painted that same color blue. So more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all the joints together without actually gluing it to the rest of the chassis, so that you know, it holds itself in place when I paint it. I don't want to move it right now because it's still not glued up together, but that's the beginning part of the frame there, and it's fitting pretty good actually, because I didn't have any problems putting it all together. It's just the primer's holding up. I might actually like leave it like this for maybe a day or two, let the primer fully cure, and then start gluing it together. And then after that, just paint it up. But that's the roll cage there. There it is. Pretty good. Alright guys.